what do we have on the hat? What's the haps? What's the news? What's the notes? What's the dirt, baby? What's the dirt? Give me the dirt.
We got some pretty good dirt, some good tea popping off in the news this week. Of course, the number one thing that all the wrestling fans are talking about is our boy Jeff Hardy. I don't know. He got sent home on the WWE. I guess it was a house show they were at. He just like left mid-match and just started walking through the crowd and interacting with fans. And it wasn't planned or anything. He just literally walked through the crowd mid-match, started like taking pictures. They had somebody else like come and fill in for him, and he stayed there for the rest of the night, but they sent him home from the tour. Matt Hardy has since said that he's talking to him and he's okay, but he doesn't want to spill all of his business out there. But he said that he is okay, which that's at least a good thing. We know Jeff's okay, but damn, dog. Come on, Jeff. Get it together, dude. I love you. I don't want to see you end up like one of these other I don't want you to be another wrestling death of the year, which unfortunately we have too many of those every year. Come on, Jeff. We love you. You're my hero. I met you on Broadway in '99.
Agreed, man. He's a great guy. I've had an amazing experience with Jeff Hardy for sure. I got to spend the weekend with him during his WrestleMania return. It was an amazing experience. I'll be forever grateful. So yeah, definitely want a big thoughts and prayers out to Jeff Hardy and everything he's got going on.
Okay, definitely, dude. Jeff Hardy. And some only other WWE news that I have really here is R-Truth, Ron the Truth Killings, was on Hot 97 in the morning and had a little interview. And I guess he's talked about this before, but I didn't know. But he revealed that when he was in jail, before he started wrestling, he met Jack Crockett, one of the Crockett brothers from Crockett Promotions, and he's the one who put him into wrestling. And he's like,
wow,
basically helped him. He was like, yeah, dude, you rap, you can like do your songs, dance. He pretty much had his gimmick before he was even a wrestler, which blows my mind. So shout out to Jack Crockett, dude, because I love me some Ron Killings.
Yeah, man. Yeah, gotta love R-Truth. It's always nice to hear little tidbits. So far, it's we talked a little bit about Jeff Hardy, talking a little bit about R-Truth. I mean, I became the Truth here in Nashville, didn't he? I believe he did become the Truth here in Nashville.
I remember seeing him at the fairgrounds, the Asylum back in the early days. That was his post K-Quick run.
Yep, NWA Heavyweight Champion. Yeah, Ron the Truth
first
Killings.
Ever Black NWA Heavyweight Champion, and the only, I want to say. I don't think anyone else. So he's the one and only as of now. So, yeah, shout out to Ron Killings. I guess we'll go ahead and transition into the ex-WWE wrestler news, all these people that have left the company, and a new one that officially or unofficially has just left the company. Kairi Sane was known as kind of a WWE ambassador in Japan, and she has now removed all WWE stuff from her Instagram, Twitter, all that bullshit, and talking about a return.
Okay, so is she, is she going to stay in Japan? Is that going to be her kind of place, you think?
I mean, I would assume so, for at least for now, but really she could do whatever she wants. But I mean, probably that's the whole reason she went back to Japan, to be with her family and stuff, her husband or fiance or whatever. On other news, ex-Isaiah Swerve Scott, a.k.a. Shane Strickland, was seen with a nice little sick-ass photo online with Malachi Black, possibly teasing him joining the House of Black, which, as you know, it could just be an AEW, because Malachi Black is all over the place.
Yeah, I would also. I mean, I a few weeks back, maybe a little over than that, I heard a lot about Buddy Matthews maybe being in the House of Black, and I really hope that happens, because I feel like that's a perfect spot for Buddy Matthews. But I digress.
Tony Nese he's officially signed now to AEW. He is All Elite. He's been appearing, on the shows here or there, but he now has a contract that's pretty sick. He definitely deserves it. Jonah Rock, former NXT star, is now been announced officially for the PWG Battle of Los Angeles. So, he's doing New Japan, Impact, Battle of Los Angeles, PWG. He's getting out there. Pretty cool, because I was completely, he was one of those big surprises of all of the... He was, God damn it, mumbling. He was definitely a big surprise out of all those fucking releases. He was just the champion, a week before they released him. Pretty much something like that. Insane. Another really cool thing we kind of discussed before we got on here, FTR is going to be taking on the Rock and Roll Express for this wrestling event beginning of January called Big Time Wrestling, and it's going to be kind of like a old school NWA celebration type thing. And
gotta see it.
If we can cover it on the show somehow, we will. We want to, because it'd be fucking great.
Yes, if we can get it on Fight TV, or even if it's a pay for it at a specific website, I will 100% be covering that show.
Yeah, dude, that would be really fucking sick. I've met Ricky Morton. My second ever pro wrestling commentary desk job, I got to call a Ricky Morton match. So
that's awesome. Yeah. Can't
At
beat
least
that.
I got to do that forever and ever. That was cool.
Legend,
he was one
for
of the
sure.
coolest dudes.
Yeah.
Super fucking cool, hilarious, great to be around. I guess one of the last things I want to get into is, recently, not the last things, one more thing. MLW Azteca officially has been announced for January 6th, and that's kind of that Lucha Underground type beat, which I was a super mark for Lucha Underground. They got a lot of the same wrestlers, and maybe we'll see our boy Alex Kane pop up on there, defend that national open weight title, because it's open weight.
Yeah, that's true. That's
means
true.
It's here for everybody. It's all inclusive, which we'll get into that stuff here a little bit later. But one last thing I want to get into, one of my all-time favorite wrestlers, tag team wrestler, which guys might be surprised by, Mr. Scotty Hotty, recently just left NXT as a trainer and everything, but he's not done.
Oh,
he posted a little thing online recently, and he's made some goals. He wants to wrestle in Mexico for the first time ever. He's never wrestled Mexico his whole career.
That's crazy.
Which, yeah, insane. I'm sure they love old Scotty Hotty down there, and he wants to go work in Japan, and he wants to try to at least be on national TV one more time before he retires officially. And I think it's possible for him to do it. There's a couple different options for him to pop up on TV, even for a one-off match.
I agree. I think MLW is a perfect spot for him, honestly. But
everyone loves to see the worm.
Yeah, I think that's a really great option.